Hey RSM! Did you turn in your CJSF form?
Is your homeroom still in crossfire?
We have updates on this and more.
Right here?
Right now?
On KRSM. Good morning, RSM. I'm Noah.
And I'm Julia.
It's Wednesday,
April 5th.
2017.
Rotation 1.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. It's crunch time for CJSF. Your applications will be accepted during lunch today and tomorrow. 7th graders, you will be gone on Thursday, so you must turn in your application today. 2 trimesters are required each year to be eligible for the Medal at Promotion, so if you didn't join trimester 1, you must start now. Also, community service hours are due in May. If you have your hours done, please turn them in along with your application. Any questions? See Mrs. Nelson in room 203.
The library will be closed today for high school registration. If you have a book due today, you will not be charged the late fee for today. Also, the lost and found is quite full. All items will be cleaned out and donated to a good cause this Friday after lunch. Be sure to check out the Lost and Found tomorrow and Friday for your lost items.
Let's throw it over to Studio B where Lucas is ready with sports.
Hey RSM, here are today's Crossfire lunch schedules. 12:20 Kane versus Alt, Cleaver versus Armorado. 12:30 Boss versus Boranian, Williams versus Chavez. The semis and the final will be played on Friday. And now back to Studio A.
Are you a dancer? Do you like to bust a move? Well, this year's So You Think You Can Dance is coming up. If you want to audition for this year's show, this is what you need to know. Auditions are at lunch today in the theater. You should plan on 20 to 30 seconds of choreographed dancing. You should bring your own music. The show will be after spring break at the date to be determined. And sign-ups are not necessary, but they are strongly encouraged. There's a sign-up sheet outside room 108.
Our next Spirit Day is this Friday, April 7th. As voted by the students, the Spirit Day will be Blackout Day. We can't wait.
Spring has started, and that means beautiful flowers. In Japan, the cherry blossoms have started to bloom. They first started to bloom in January and have continued to bloom since then. The flowers have attracted the attention of all the locals and travelers.
We told you a little about last week's STN convention, and today we want to show you one of our winning entries. It was under the category of Convention Recap, where Riley, Jake, and Ricky Kramer documented as much as they could and turned it around into a nice video package. One more thank you to Mr. Bannell, who helped out every day last week on Krsm. Here is the recap video.
Welcome to STN 2017 in Anaheim, California.
I think that there's nothing more powerful than the art of telling a story.
Well, I always had an interest in films and also how they portray a story, and I just love using cinematography to convey any kind of emotional connection to a story I can.
Whether you're celebrating the success of making a deadline, trying to find a spot in the elevator, or learning from professionals,
the fastest route to becoming a writer is to write. The fastest route to becoming a director is to direct anything.
we all are here for the same reason.
I support filmmaking because I believe that creative expression is the best way to communicate, and visual storytellers have their own special bond.
Because STN is truly something different.
And the competitive action didn't stop there. On Saturday, MUN held a huge conference here at RSM with our team performing exceptionally well. Here's a look at some of the highlights.
Over the history of IFM, we have seen much progress, and most of it I have personal experience.
In its relief efforts, the Red Cross earned over 68 million.
Thanks to Mrs. Alvarado and Mr. Trevino for hosting the event at RSM. Attention all 8th grade students. This announcement is for all students that are not currently taking Spanish 1 with Mrs. Kaufman. If you are interested in taking an assessment test to possibly be placed in Spanish in high school, please come to the guidance office to sign up. If you are currently in Mrs. Kaufman's Spanish 1 class, you will be taking this test in class and do not need to sign up in the guidance office.
It's time for trivia. This week, our category is Identify the Teacher or Staff Member. We'll show you a photo from their middle school days, and you need to tell us which adult it is. Today, it's contestants from Mr. Gould's and Mrs. Alt's homerooms. Emily is our host. Let's get this battle started.
Hi, I'm Aaron, your trivia host for today.
Shirney.
Hi, I'm Emily, and I'm your trivia host for today. When I turn to you, please say your name, homeroom, and favorite movie.
Elizabeth from Mr. Gould and The Princess Bride.
Justin from All and The Matrix.
Okay, look at the monitor, and when you know which teacher it is, buzz in.
Mrs. Dornbush.
That is correct. You win trivia for today. Now back to Studio A.
Thank you, Emily, and congrats to Mrs. Alt's homeroom.
Be ready,
responsible,
and respectful, RSM,
as you soar above the line. And happy birthday.